The earth, the soft cradle upon which we rest, spins quietly in the vastness of space. It moves gently, silently, as though it were a whispered lullaby, the song of our home. Underneath the soft blanket of the night sky, hidden away from our view, are stories waiting to be discovered, whispers of life and secrets of the natural world that have always been with us, if only we knew how to listen. And as we rest here, in the calm of this moment, let us drift into the quiet, where the earth itself speaks to us. The air we breathe is ancient, carrying the breath of all life before us. Each breath we take is a thread in the delicate web of life, woven long before our time. It's easy to forget how deeply interconnected we are, how this very air has passed through the lungs of creatures long gone, from the smallest insects to the largest trees. The oxygen that fills our lungs comes not only from the plants that surround us, but from the very oceans that stretch endlessly, their deep blue hues rich with the stories of time. The oceans, covering nearly 71% of the Earth's surface, cradle life beneath their depths, their tides rising and falling in rhythm with the heartbeat of our planet. And as we rest, the oceans, too, are at rest, their movements as subtle as the gentle rise and fall of our chests. Above us, the stars shimmer, distant yet ever-present. They watch over us like silent guardians, their light traveling millions of years to reach our eyes. And here, on Earth, we are part of this vast dance. We spin with the planet, slowly, imperceptibly, as it tilts on its axis. This tilt, a quiet rotation of 23.5 degrees, is what gives us the seasons, the soft changes of temperature and light that guide the rhythms of life. Without this tilt, the Earth would be a much different place, and the dance of the seasons would cease to exist. Imagine the world, constant, unchanging, a place where spring never gives way to summer, and autumn never yields to winter. It is this tilt that allows the cycles of life to unfold, the delicate passage of time marked by the dance of the seasons. The Earth's surface is painted with a patchwork of landscapes, each one a unique story in itself. The tallest mountains rise, their peaks dusted with snow, as if kissed by the sky. The highest of them, Everest, reaches an astonishing height of 8,848 meters above sea level, a silent witness to the passage of centuries. Yet, these mountains, majestic as they are ever-changing. The Earth's crust, with its slow, imperceptible movements, carries them higher still, as though the planet itself is reaching for the stars. And beneath these mountains, deep within the Earth, lies the molten core, where temperatures can reach up to 5,500 degrees Celsius. It is this heat, deep within the planet, that fuels the volcanic eruptions, sending ash and lava into the air, creating new landscapes with each eruption, just as the stars give birth to new life in the vast cosmos. The Earth is alive in ways we cannot always see, its movements slow and silent but powerful. Its crust, a thin layer compared to the vast interior of the planet, is constantly shifting, cracking, and rebuilding itself. This slow process of change has shaped the continents, moved the oceans, and created the land we walk upon. The tectonic plates, massive slabs of the Earth's crust, drift along the molten mantle beneath, sometimes colliding, sometimes separating, creating mountains, valleys, and earthquakes. It's a reminder that the Earth, in all its stillness, is never truly still. It is always moving, always evolving, Beneath the soil, life flourishes in ways we can hardly imagine. The roots of plants reach deep into the earth, searching for nutrients, while mycelium, a vast network of fungal threads, spreads like a secret network, unseen but essential. These roots and threads form the foundation of life, a web of connections that sustain the planet's ecosystems. And in the soil, bacteria and other microorganisms work tirelessly, breaking down organic matter, transforming it into the nutrients that plants need to grow. It is a quiet, invisible dance of life that takes place beneath our feet, an eternal cycle of birth and decay, renewal and growth. As we gaze up at the sky, we are reminded of how much we still don't know. The Earth is but a small speck in the universe, yet it holds within it an immense diversity of life. It is the only known planet to harbor life, a fact that makes it all the more precious. From the deepest depths of the oceans to the highest mountain peaks, life has found a way to thrive. The creatures that inhabit the Earth, from the smallest insects to the largest mammals, all play a role in the delicate balance that sustains our world. And, like the Earth itself, they, too, are constantly changing. Species evolve, adapt, and sometimes fade away, leaving behind only the faintest traces of their existence, like footprints in the sand. The Earth's atmosphere, a thin layer of gases that surrounds the planet, is what makes life possible. It protects us from the harsh rays of the sun, keeping the temperature stable and allowing life to flourish. Without this atmosphere, Earth would be a barren world, as lifeless as the moon. The air we breathe is composed of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and other gases, each playing a vital role in sustaining life. The atmosphere is not a static thing. It is constantly moving, shifting, and changing, driven by the energy of the sun and the planet's rotation. It is this movement that creates the winds, the clouds, and the weather patterns that shape our world. And yet, there is something even more magical about the Earth, something hidden beneath the surface of our daily lives. The very ground we walk upon is a living, breathing entity. The Earth's magnetic field, generated by the movement of molten iron in the core, acts as a shield, protecting us from harmful radiation from the sun. This magnetic field is invisible, yet it shapes our world in ways we can hardly comprehend. It guides migrating animals, influences the flow of ocean currents, and even helps to regulate the climate. It is a reminder that even the unseen forces of nature are working quietly, keeping the delicate balance of life in place. As the night deepens and the stars begin to shine more brightly, we realize that the Earth is a place of wonder, a place of quiet magic. The mysteries of the planet, the hidden stories of life, are all around us, waiting to be discovered. Each tree, each rock, each drop of water carries within it a secret, a story that we may never fully understand, but one that we can sense in the quiet moments of reflection. The Earth is a gift that we are entrusted with, to care for and to cherish. And as we close our eyes, letting the warmth of the Earth surround us, we fall asleep knowing that, just like the Earth, we are part of a much larger, quieter, more magical story. As we drift deeper into rest, we begin to sense the rhythm of the Earth itself. Its heartbeat, steady and calm, carries us gently to sleep. And in that stillness, we are reminded that, just as the Earth moves with purpose, so too do we, each of us, in our own quiet way, contributing to the world around us. The Earth whispers its secrets, and we, in turn, listen, And in the soft hush of the night, we all fall asleep together, cradled by the gentle embrace of the planet we call home. As we drift deeper into the embrace of sleep, we begin to hear the Earth's whispers more clearly, as though it is speaking directly to us in the language of the stars. The night sky, vast and infinite, holds secrets that span beyond our understanding. Yet in the stillness of our thoughts, we find ourselves beginning to grasp at them, just at the edge of consciousness. The Earth, in all its quiet majesty, is alive with stories, and with each passing moment, we are invited to listen. If we close our eyes, we can almost hear the rhythm of the Earth's heartbeat, the sound of its pulse reverberating through the very ground beneath us. It is a steady, soothing rhythm that mirrors our own, like a soft lullaby that carries us into the quiet night. The Earth's core, deep beneath our feet, churns with heat, an eternal fire that burns with intensity yet remains hidden, never seen by our eyes, but always present. This heat is what keeps the planet alive, fueling the movements of the continents, shaping the land, and sustaining the volcanoes that occasionally break free, sending molten rivers flowing across the surface, only to cool and become part of the Earth's crust once again. It is a cycle that has been going on for billions of years, and in it, we are but a fleeting moment, yet an integral part of the story. The Earth, with all its vastness, is home to countless mysteries that unfold silently. Beneath the surface of the oceans, there are places so deep and dark that the light of the sun never reaches them. These depths, where pressure is so great that it can crush metal, hold creatures unlike anything we can imagine. They glow with a soft, eerie light, their bodies perfectly adapted to the darkness. These creatures, known as bioluminescent organisms, use their own light to communicate, to find food, and to protect themselves from predators. It is a reminder that even in the most inhospitable corners of the Earth, life finds a way to thrive, adapting to the most extreme conditions, much like the quiet strength we have within ourselves. And just as the oceans conceal life in their depths, so too does the sky hold its own wonders. The Earth's atmosphere is a delicate balance, a thin layer of gases that wraps around the planet, keeping it warm and stable, yet always in motion. The winds that swirl above us are driven by the sun, which heats the Earth unevenly. These winds carry the scents of flowers, the salt of the sea, and the moisture of distant rainstorms. They move in currents, twisting and turning, sometimes gentle, sometimes fierce. And yet, beneath all of this, the atmosphere remains a silent, ever-present force, guiding the weather, shaping the climate, and sustaining the life that flourishes on the surface. But even the quietest forces of nature are never truly still. The Earth's movements, though subtle, are constant. The shifting of the tectonic plates, the slow, imperceptible drifting of continents, is a reminder that our planet is a living, breathing entity. The land beneath our feet is not as stable as it seems. In some places, the ground rises slowly, creating mountains, while in others, it sinks, forming valleys and oceans. These movements are imperceptible to us, taking place over millions of years, but they shape the very surface of the Earth, creating new landscapes and altering old ones. The Earth is always in motion, constantly changing, and yet it remains the same, a steady, enduring presence in the vast expanse of space. As we rest, the trees outside sway gently in the breeze, their leaves rustling softly in the night air. The trees, like the oceans and the winds, are part of the Earth's breath, their leaves absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, ensuring the balance of life on the planet. The tallest trees, like the redwoods and sequoias, stand as silent witnesses to time. They have lived for centuries, their trunks thick with the stories of years gone by. These trees, with their ancient roots that stretch deep into the soil, are among the oldest living beings on Earth, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the planet. The world is full of these quiet giants, each one a testament to the Earth's enduring strength. The Great Barrier Reef, a vast underwater city of coral, is another example of this resilience. Though fragile, it has withstood the test of time, growing slowly over thousands of years, a vibrant ecosystem that supports a diverse array of life. Coral reefs, like forests in the oceans, are home to countless species of fish, invertebrates, and marine life. They are a sanctuary, a place where life flourishes in a delicate balance, each creature playing its part in the greater whole. And yet, as beautiful as they are, these reefs are also vulnerable, threatened by changes in the environment, reminding us that the Earth's ecosystems are fragile, and we must care for them if we wish for them to endure. The Earth's surface is also shaped by the forces of erosion, a quiet yet constant process that wears away the land. Wind and water, two of the most powerful forces on the planet, work together to sculpt the mountains, carve out valleys, and shape the coastline. Rivers, flowing with purpose, cut through the land, their waters carrying nutrients and life to the farthest reaches of the planet. The banks of rivers are lined with plants that have adapted to the ever-changing flow of the water, their roots reaching deep into the soil to anchor them to the earth. And as the river moves, it carries with it the stories of the land it passes through, creating a pathway for life to follow. And while we sleep, the earth continues its silent work. The night sky, with its countless stars, offers us a glimpse of the vastness of the universe. These stars, each one a sun, are born, live, and die, just like the earth itself. The universe is in a constant state of flux, and yet, in the stillness of the night, everything feels calm, as though time itself is slowing down to allow us to rest. The stars that the sky have been burning for billions of years, their light traveling across the cosmos, reaching us long after they have died. They are a reminder that, in the grand scheme of things, we are but a fleeting moment, yet still, we are part of the greater story. The earth is a place of wonder, a place where life, in all its forms, thrives in a delicate balance. It is a place where mountains rise and oceans fall, where the winds blow and the rivers flow. And as we rest here, we are reminded that we are a part of this vast, intricate web, woven together by the forces of nature. We are but one thread in the tapestry, yet we are connected to everything around us. The earth, with all its quiet mysteries, cradles us gently, offering us its wisdom, its secrets, and its beauty. And as we breathe, we are at peace, knowing that the earth will continue its dance, its rhythms playing softly as we sleep. The night deepens around us, wrapping the world in a soft, velvety darkness. It is a peaceful silence, where time feels as though it moves in slow, gentle waves, like the tides of the ocean. In this stillness, the earth continues its quiet work, its slow, purposeful rhythms ever present, even if we cannot always see them. The beauty of this planet is in its subtlety, in the way it moves beneath our feet, in the quiet cycles that govern the natural world. These rhythms are like the beat of a heart, constant and unwavering, even in the darkest moments of the night. As we lie here, we are reminded that our planet is a living, breathing organism, a place where every moment is connected to the next. The Earth's surface is covered in a vast network of life, each being playing its role in the greater story. Above us, the stars twinkle quietly, each one a distant sun, each one a reminder that the universe is vast and mysterious, yet also intimately connected to us. In the stillness of the night, we can almost feel the pull of these stars, as if they are gently calling us to awaken to the wonders of the world around us. The Earth is a place of incredible diversity, where every corner of the globe is home to something unique. From the frozen tundras of the north to the lush rainforests of the tropics, life thrives in every climate and environment. The deserts, though arid and dry, are teeming with life, from the smallest grains of sand that shift in the wind to the creatures that have adapted to survive in the harsh conditions. The deserts may seem empty at first glance, but upon closer inspection, they are full of hidden life. Creatures that have learned to thrive without the abundance of water that most other ecosystems rely on. This ability to adapt, to survive, is one of the Earth's greatest gifts. It is a reminder that life is not defined by what is abundant, but by the resilience to endure and flourish despite the challenges. And in the oceans, life is no less abundant, though it may be hidden from view. The oceans, which cover the majority of the planet's surface, are home to creatures of unimaginable beauty and complexity. From the smallest plankton to the largest whales, the oceans are a vast, interconnected world where life thrives in all its forms. These creatures, from the tiniest fish to the majestic sea turtles, depend on the health of the oceans to survive. The oceans are a delicate balance, their waters constantly moving, shifting with the rhythms of the planet. The currents, driven by the winds and the rotation of the Earth, carry warmth from the equator to the poles, and cold from the poles to the equator. These currents are like the veins of the Earth, circulating energy and nutrients throughout the oceans, ensuring the health of the ecosystem. The Earth's atmosphere, too, is a testament to the interconnectedness of life. This thin, fragile layer of gases that surrounds our planet is what makes life possible. Without it, Earth would be a barren, lifeless rock, exposed to the harsh rays of the sun and the cold of space. But the atmosphere is not a static thing. It is a dynamic, ever-changing force that shapes the weather and the climate, and it is driven by the energy of the sun. The sun's heat warms the Earth's surface, causing air to rise and creating winds that carry moisture across the land. These winds, in turn, bring rain to the deserts, water to the forests, and nourishment to the crops that feed us. And as we lie here, resting beneath the blanket of the night sky, we are reminded of the incredible complexity of the planet we call home. The Earth is a web of interconnections, a place where every being, every plant, every animal plays a role in the greater system. It is a place where life and death are part of the same cycle, where every beginning is also an end, and every end is the start of something new. The Earth's ecosystems are finely balanced, and even the smallest change can have ripple effects that reverberate through the system, creating a chain reaction of consequences. This delicate balance is something we must cherish and protect, for it is this balance that sustains life on Earth. Yet even in the quiet, the Earth's wonders continue to unfold. The soil beneath our feet is alive, teeming with microorganisms that break down organic matter, recycling nutrients and enriching the land. The roots of trees reach deep into the soil, drawing water and nutrients from the earth, while their branches stretch upward, reaching toward the sky, capturing sunlight and breathing life into the atmosphere. These trees, like the redwoods of California or the ancient oaks of Europe, are living monuments to time, standing as witnesses to the cycles of the earth. They have stood for centuries, watching as the world has changed around them. Yet they remain constant and enduring, their roots entwined with the very fabric of the planet. The night air is cool and crisp, carrying with it the scent of fresh grass and the faint, sweet fragrance of flowers. The Earth's atmosphere, made up of a delicate mix of gases, is constantly in motion, swirling and shifting with the rhythms of the planet. The wind, though gentle tonight, has the power to shape the landscape, eroding mountains, carving valleys, and carrying seeds across vast distances. The wind is a force of nature, as invisible as it is powerful, and it plays a vital role in the movement of energy across the earth. It is the wind that brings the rain, that moves the clouds, that shapes the patterns of the seasons. And in this stillness, as we close our eyes, we can feel the gentle caress of the wind, whispering its secrets to us, a reminder of the quiet forces that shape our world. The Earth's movements, too, are a source of wonder. The planet spins slowly on its axis, completing one full rotation every 24 hours, giving us day and night. But this movement is not just a simple rotation. It is a dance, a slow, graceful turn that is synchronized with the rhythms of the universe. As the Earth spins, it also orbits the Sun, traveling in an elliptical path that takes it on a journey around our star every 365 days. This orbit is what gives us the cycle of the seasons, the changing of the weather, and the rhythm of life on Earth. It is a dance of cosmic proportions, a rhythm that has been in motion for billions of years, and one that will continue long after we are gone. As we rest, we are reminded that we are part of this vast, interconnected dance. The Earth, in all its quiet beauty, is a place of constant change, a place where life, in all its forms, moves in harmony with the rhythms of nature. The Earth is not just a place where we live. It is a living, breathing entity in its own right, a place that has its own pulse, its own rhythm, its own song. And as we sleep beneath the stars, we are reminded that we are part of that song, that we are a note in the melody of the Earth's vast, cosmic symphony. The night grows deeper, and as we drift toward sleep, we are lulled by the gentle, steady pulse of the planet. The Earth's rhythm, its heartbeat, becomes our own, and in the stillness of the night, we fall asleep together, wrapped in the embrace of the planet we call home. As we settle into the embrace of sleep, the world around us continues to move with its quiet, unhurried grace. The Earth, vast and ancient, pulses with life beneath the surface of the night. The winds have whispered their secrets to us, and the stars, distant and silent, offer their eternal glow as a reminder that the universe is always present, even when we cannot see it. In this deep, meditative stillness, we are cradled by the planet we call home, and we are reminded that we are part of a much larger story, one that stretches across the vastness of time. The Earth, in all its complexity, holds mysteries we may never fully comprehend. Beneath the surface, The planet's mantle churns, a slow, invisible dance of molten rock and heat that shapes the very land we walk upon. The continents drift ever so slowly, moving at a pace so gradual that we cannot perceive it in our lifetime. But over millions of years, the land masses of Earth have shifted, collided, and separated, creating the world we know today. This slow dance of tectonic plates forms the mountains that reach toward the sky and the valleys that carve deep into the Earth's crust, shaping the landscape in ways that remind us of the power of time itself. And yet, these forces of nature, though immense, are gentle in their execution. The movement of the plates is a constant but quiet force, unseen by our eyes, but felt in the shifting of the land, in the formation of mountains, in the quiet rumble of an earthquake. It is a reminder that the Earth is always changing, always evolving, and that this process, slow as it may be, is essential to the creation of the world around us. Without this constant movement, the Earth would be a stagnant, lifeless place, devoid of the diversity and beauty that we now experience. The oceans, too, are part of this ever-changing dance. They cover more than 70% of the Earth's surface, and yet they remain largely mysterious, their depths unexplored, their life forms unknown. Beneath the surface, the ocean is teeming with life, from the smallest plankton to the largest whales. The oceans are a vast, interconnected system, with currents that move in rhythm with the rotation of the Earth, carrying nutrients and energy across the globe. These currents are like veins running through the body of the planet, circulating warmth and cold, life and sustenance, in a delicate balance that supports the ecosystems of the sea. The oceans are also a source of wonder because they hold within them the mysteries of the past. Beneath the waves lie shipwrecks, ancient cities, and the remnants of lost civilizations. The ocean, with its ebb and flow, has been a witness to the rise and fall of empires, the movements of peoples, and the passage of time itself. And even today, the ocean continues to shape the world, its tides and waves carving away the shore, altering the coastlines with each passing day. It is a reminder that even the most stable parts of our world are constantly shifting, always being reshaped by the forces of nature. The Earth's atmosphere, too, is a vital part of this ever-changing world. This thin layer of gases that surrounds the planet is what makes life possible, creating the conditions necessary for water to exist in liquid form and for the planet to remain warm enough to sustain life. The atmosphere is constantly in motion, driven by the energy of the sun. The winds that swirl around us are part of this dynamic system, moving moisture across the land, creating clouds that bring rain and snow, nourishing the Earth's ecosystems. The atmosphere also protects us, shielding the surface of the Earth from the harsh rays of the sun and the dangers of space. Without it, life as we know it would not be possible. And as we sleep, the Earth continues its dance. The cycles of the day and night, the seasons that come and go, the ebb and flow of the tides, they all carry on, quietly, without pause. The stars that shine above us have been burning for billions of years, their light traveling across the vast expanse of space to reach our eyes. And as the night sky stretches out before us, we are reminded that our place in the universe is both small and infinite, a delicate balance between the two. The Earth's natural rhythms are mirrored in the very cycles of our own lives. Just as the seasons change, so too do we, experiencing moments of growth, of stillness, of renewal. The earth, with its quiet wisdom, shows us that life is a series of cycles: birth and death, change and stability, joy and sorrow, and that each of these cycles is necessary for the balance of the whole. As the seasons shift, we, too, move through the seasons of our lives, learning and evolving, growing stronger with each passing year. The trees, standing tall in the forest, are silent witnesses to these cycles. Their branches reach toward the sky, their roots burrow deep into the earth, and they stand as symbols of endurance and resilience. The oldest trees, like the mighty oaks and the towering redwoods, have seen centuries pass, their trunks thick with the history of the land. These trees, though rooted in the soil, reach toward the heavens, reminding us that life is a balance between the grounded and the transcendent, the earthly and the divine. The forest itself is a reflection of the earth's interconnectedness. Each tree, each plant, each creature that lives within the forest is part of a greater web of life. The trees provide shelter for the birds, the mushrooms grow from the fallen leaves, and the insects crawl through the underbrush, each playing a role in the larger ecosystem. This web of life, so intricate and delicate, is what makes the earth such a miraculous place. Every organism, no matter how small, contributes to the balance of the whole, creating a system that is both beautiful and fragile. The earth is also a place of quiet mystery. Beneath the surface, the planet holds secrets we may never fully understand. The deep caves, the hidden valleys, the unexplored corners of the world, they are all places where the earth's hidden wonders reside. These places, though far from our everyday lives, are just as important as the visible world we see. They remind us that there is much more to the earth than meets the eye, and that even in the darkest, most remote corners, life is thriving, adapting, and evolving. And as we lie here, resting in the stillness, we are reminded of the earth's quiet, enduring beauty. The world around us is constantly shifting, changing, evolving, but it does so in a slow, steady rhythm, a dance that has been taking place for billions of years. The earth's rhythms, like the beating of a heart, are a reminder that we, too, are part of this grand symphony, a small but essential note in the melody of the planet. As we drift further into sleep, the Earth's heartbeat becomes our own, steady and calm. The rhythm of the planet is a lullaby that carries us deeper into the quiet, into the restful embrace of the night. And in this peaceful stillness, we are connected to the Earth, to the stars, and to the vast, infinite universe that surrounds us. We are part of this beautiful, intricate dance, and as we sleep, we are cradled by the gentle movements of the planet, resting in the knowledge that the earth will continue its dance, as it always has, and as it always will. As the soft darkness envelopes us, the earth continues its quiet rhythm, unhurried and serene. The stars above us shimmer in the vast expanse, as ancient and enduring as the planet beneath our feet. We are but one moment in the grand tapestry of existence. Yet even in our smallness, we are connected to everything that came before us and everything that will come after. The earth, with its constant yet subtle movements, carries us through time, its rhythms matching the steady beat of our own hearts, guiding us through the quiet passage of life. Beneath the surface of the earth, the deep and mysterious forces are at work. The planet's core, hot and molten, pulses with energy. It is from this fiery heart that the planet's very life force is drawn. The heat from the core fuels the movements of the tectonic plates, driving the slow dance of continents across the surface. These movements, though imperceptible to our senses, shape the land, create the mountains, and carve the oceans. It is a dance that has been going on for millions of years, and in this quiet, unseen force, we find the foundation of everything: the land we walk upon, the seas that surround us, and the air we breathe. In the depths of the earth, there is another world, one that is hidden from view but essential to life. The soil beneath our feet is not simply dirt. It is a vast network of life, a living, breathing entity that sustains the plants, the animals, and ultimately us. The tiny microorganisms that inhabit the soil work tirelessly, breaking down organic matter, recycling nutrients, and ensuring that the Earth's ecosystems remain balanced. The trees, with their deep roots, anchor themselves to this foundation, reaching deep into the soil to draw the nutrients they need. The forest, with its intricate web of life, relies on this hidden world to thrive. Every leaf, every branch, every tree is connected to the earth through the quiet, unseen forces that operate just below the surface. The oceans, too, are a world unto themselves, one that we can never fully understand. The surface of the sea, calm and vast, holds countless secrets beneath it. The deep ocean, where light cannot penetrate, is home to creatures that have evolved to survive in the most extreme conditions. They have adapted to the immense pressure, the lack of light, and the cold, their bodies perfectly designed for life in the dark depths. These creatures are like shadows, unseen but ever present, carrying on with their quiet lives beneath the waves. The ocean, like the earth itself, is a place of constant change, where new life is created and old life is recycled in a never-ending cycle of birth and decay. And yet, even in the quiet, the ocean is a place of great power. The tides, driven by the gravitational pull of the moon, rise and fall with a rhythm that shapes the coastlines. The waves crash against the shore, their relentless movement shaping the land, carving out cliffs and sculpting the beaches. The oceans are not just a place of mystery, but a place of creation, where new islands emerge, where the Earth's surface is continually reshaped. In the depths, volcanic activity pushes new land to the surface, creating islands that were once only a dream. These new lands are born of fire and water, a reminder that the Earth's surface is always changing, always evolving. The Earth's atmosphere, too, is a dynamic force, one that we often take for granted. This delicate layer of gases that surrounds the planet is essential for life, yet it is also a force that is constantly in motion. The winds, the clouds, the rain, they are all part of the Earth's breathing system, moving air and moisture across the land, creating the weather that shapes our lives. The atmosphere is a thin veil, one that protects us from the harshness of space, from the sun's radiation and the cold of the universe. Without it, Earth would be a barren rock, a place where life could not exist. As we rest, we can feel the Earth's breath, the gentle rise and fall of the atmosphere that wraps us in its protective embrace. The winds whisper through the trees, carrying with them the scents of the forest, the ocean, and the earth itself. These winds are not just a force of nature. They are a part of the Earth's pulse, a constant, unseen force that moves across the planet, shaping the land and the weather, guiding the currents of the oceans, and carrying life across vast distances. The winds are a reminder that the earth is not a still, silent place, but one that is constantly moving, constantly in motion, even when we cannot see it. The cycles of life on Earth are intricately woven, each part of the ecosystem playing its role in the greater whole. The plants, the animals, the oceans, the air, everything is connected, each part relying on the others to survive. The trees provide oxygen for the animals return nutrients to the soil, and the soil, in turn, nourishes the plants. It is a delicate, beautiful balance that sustains life on this planet. And as we lie here, resting, we are reminded of our own connection to this web of life. We are a part of it, no less important than the trees, the oceans, or the animals. We are all connected, all part of the same rhythm, the same song that the earth sings to us. In the quiet of the night, we can almost hear the earth's song. It is not a song of loud noise or clamor, but a song of whispers, a melody that is carried on the winds, the tides, the rustling leaves. It is a song of life, of growth, of change. The Earth's song is one that has been playing for billions of years, and though we may not always hear it, it is always there, surrounding us, guiding us, cradling us in its melody. It is a song that has no end, just as the Earth itself has no end. The planet will continue to spin, to breathe, to change, long after we are gone, and yet, in this moment, we are a part of that song, a note in the grand, eternal symphony. And as we sleep, the earth's song continues, soft and steady. The winds are still, the tides are calm, and the stars above us twinkle gently, like the notes of a distant melody. The earth, in its quiet wisdom, carries on, its rhythm steady and true. And as we rest, we are held by the gentle sway of this song, a song that reminds us that we are part of something greater, something eternal. And in this peaceful moment, we sleep, knowing that the earth, our home, will continue its dance, its song, and its life, forever and always. As we sleep, the earth quietly continues its endless journey through the cosmos, its movements so gentle and slow that we scarcely notice them. The planet turns in the stillness of the night, its rhythm constant, its pulse steady. The quiet of the earth's movements mirrors the stillness of our thoughts, as though the very planet is embracing us in a silent lullaby that speaks of time eternal. We are cradled by this gentle force, held in the soft arms of the earth as it carries us, as it always has, through the vastness of space. Above us, the night sky stretches infinitely, the stars twinkling softly, as ancient as the earth itself. These stars have witnessed the rise and fall of countless civilizations, their light traveling across the eons, reaching us after millions of years. They are the silent storytellers of the universe, their brilliance a reminder of the passage of time, of the vastness that surrounds us. Yet, in their stillness, they offer us a sense of peace, of quiet wonder. They remind us that though we are but a fleeting moment in the grand expanse of time, we are still part of something far greater, something infinitely vast. And just as the stars are far away, so too are the mysteries of the earth often hidden from our eyes. Beneath the surface, the planet is alive with activity, with forces that shape the world in ways we can hardly comprehend. The Earth's core, a molten heart of iron and nickel, drives the movements of the tectonic plates that shape the continents and create the mountains, the valleys, and the oceans. These forces, though imperceptible to us, are always at work, silently shifting the Earth's surface, creating new landscapes, and shaping the world we see today. The movement of the tectonic plates is a dance that has been going on for millions of years, and in this dance, the Earth is constantly remaking itself. Continents drift apart, oceans open, and mountains rise from the depths of the Earth, as though the planet itself is breathing, expanding, and contracting. This slow, continuous process reminds us that the Earth, in all its beauty, is never truly still. It is always changing, always evolving, and even in its quietest moments, it is alive with energy and transformation. But even as the Earth changes, there are places where time seems to stand still. The ancient forests, where towering trees have stood for centuries, are places where the rhythms of the planet feel eternal. These trees, with their deep roots and towering branches, have witnessed the passage of time in ways we can only imagine. The oldest trees, like the ancient sequoias of California, have lived for thousands of years, their trunks thick with the stories of the land. These trees, though rooted firmly in the soil, reach toward the sky, their branches stretching upward as though in quiet conversation with the stars. They are symbols of resilience, of endurance, and of the quiet power of the Earth. The forests, like the oceans, are full of life, though much of it is hidden from view. Beneath the canopy, the soil is teeming with creatures that break down the fallen leaves and branches, returning nutrients to the earth. The air is filled with the songs of birds, the rustle of leaves in the wind, and the soft footsteps of animals moving through the underbrush. The forest is a delicate balance, each creature playing its role in the greater system, ensuring that life continues to flourish. And as we rest here, we are reminded of our own place in this web of life, that we, too, are part of the Earth's delicate balance. The oceans, too, are a place of quiet strength. The waves, though they crash against the shore with power and force, are also gentle, moving in a rhythm that has been in place for millions of years. The tides, driven by the gravitational pull of the moon, rise and fall with a steady, unhurried pace, shaping the shorelines and bringing life to the shores. The oceans, like the forests, are full of life, from the tiniest plankton to the largest whales, each creature playing a role in the ocean's delicate ecosystem. And just as the land is shaped by the slow movement of the tectonic plates, so too is the ocean shaped by the currents, the winds, and the forces of the earth. But even as the Earth's surface changes, there are places where time seems to stand still. The deserts, with their vast, empty expanses, are a reminder that the Earth's beauty is not always found in the lushness of forests or the richness of the oceans. The deserts, though dry and barren, are full of life, each creature and plant adapted to survive in the harsh conditions. The cacti, with their spiky leaves, store water for months, waiting for the rare rain that will bring life to the land. The animals of the desert, from the smallest insects to the elusive coyotes, have learned to thrive in the extreme heat, their lives a testament to the resilience of life itself. And as we rest, we are reminded that the Earth's beauty is not always loud or flashy. It is not always in the grand vistas of towering mountains or the vast expanse of the oceans. Sometimes, the Earth's beauty is found in the quiet, in the stillness, in the subtle movements that shape the world around us. The soft rustling of leaves, the gentle breeze that carries the scent of flowers, the quiet movement of the stars above. All of these are part of the Earth's beauty, and in their stillness, they offer us a sense of peace. The Earth's movements are not always grand or dramatic. The wind may blow softly through the trees, the tide may roll in quietly along the shore, and the stars may twinkle softly in the night sky. These movements, though small and subtle, are just as important as the grand forces that shape the planet. They remind us that the Earth is always in motion, always changing, and that even the smallest movements are part of the greater whole. In the stillness of the night, as we rest, we can feel the Earth's rhythms all around us. The wind is still, the waves are calm, and the world is at peace. The Earth's heartbeat, steady and quiet, is the rhythm that carries us through the night, through the sleep that rejuvenates us and prepares us for the day ahead. And in this quiet, we are reminded that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, that the Earth, in all its quiet beauty, is our home, our sanctuary, and our guide. As we drift deeper into sleep, the Earth continues its dance, its rhythms moving in quiet harmony with the stars. We are cradled by the gentle movements of the planet, and we sleep knowing that the Earth will carry us through the night, through the cycles of the seasons, and through the rhythms of life itself. And in this quiet, we rest, content in the knowledge that we are part of the greater story, part of the eternal, beautiful dance of the Earth. In the stillness of the night, as we rest deeply, the Earth hums with its eternal rhythm. Its movements, so gentle and constant, echo through the silence like a song played softly in the distance. The night sky above us, dotted with countless stars, serves as a reminder of the vastness of the universe. Yet here on Earth, we are held in the embrace of the planet, cradled by the delicate forces that shape our lives. The Earth is alive with motion, with life, with the quiet power of nature, and as we drift in sleep, we are part of that flow, part of the greater pulse of existence. Beneath our feet, the land is shaped by the slow, invisible forces that move the Earth's crust. The tectonic plates, ever shifting, create the mountains and valleys, the rifts and ridges that define the landscape. These movements, though imperceptible in our daily lives, are the forces that form the very surface of the Earth. The mountains, though they appear still and unmoving, are the result of millions of years of this slow, patient work. They rise from the ground as the plates beneath the surface collide and press against each other, a reminder that the Earth is always in motion, always evolving, even when we cannot see it. The oceans, vast and deep, are another reflection of the Earth's power. Their waves, though calm at times and fierce at others, carry with them the stories of the world. The currents that flow beneath the surface, moving in silent patterns across the globe, are like the pulse of the Earth itself, carrying energy, life, and nutrients from one place to another. The oceans are vast, covering more than 70% of the planet's surface, and yet they are largely unexplored, holding secrets that we may never fully understand. Beneath the surface, in the deepest parts of the ocean, life thrives in conditions so extreme that it seems miraculous. Creatures that glow in the darkness, fish with strange and wondrous features, all exist in this hidden world, where light from the sun never reaches. This world is a reminder of how much is yet to be discovered, how much of the Earth's mysteries remain hidden, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. As we sleep, the weather patterns around us continue their eternal cycle. The wind blows softly through the trees, the clouds move slowly across the sky, and the rain falls gently, nourishing the land. The Earth's atmosphere, a delicate blanket of gases, is constantly shifting, carrying the winds and the storms that shape the world. The winds, powered by the sun's energy, blow across the surface of the planet, stirring the air, bringing the promise of rain or the dry heat of the desert. The weather is a reminder that the Earth is not static, but constantly in motion, its rhythms guided by the sun, the moon, and the rotation of the planet itself. The seasons, too, are part of this dance of motion. The tilt of the Earth's axis gives us the changing of the seasons, a gentle reminder that time is not linear, but cyclical. The Earth's journey around the sun creates the warm embrace of summer, the cool, crisp air of autumn, the cold quiet of winter, and the hopeful renewal of spring. Each season brings its own beauty, its own rhythms, and its own lessons. Summer, with its long days and vibrant energy, reminds us to bask in the warmth of life. Autumn, with its falling leaves and fading light, teaches us the beauty of change and letting go. Winter, with its stillness and quiet, offers us the space for reflection and rest. And spring, with its new growth and blooming flowers, reminds us of the constant potential for renewal, for new beginnings. The Earth, though ancient, is always renewing itself, always growing, always changing. The forests grow taller, the rivers carve deeper into the land, and the creatures of the earth adapt and evolve to the changing world. Life on Earth is a delicate balance of growth and decay, creation and destruction. The fallen leaves, the decomposing matter in the soil, all become part of the Earth's cycle, returning nutrients to the land, making way for new life to emerge. It is a constant ebb and flow, a quiet rhythm that sustains the planet, a rhythm that we, too, are a part of. In the darkness of the night, we are reminded that we, too, are part of this great cycle. We, too, are connected to the Earth's rhythms, to its movements, to the quiet pulse that drives life forward. The Earth is not a separate entity from us, but a part of us, and we, in turn, are a part of it. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, all of it comes from the Earth, and all of it is part of the same web of life. Just as the trees give us oxygen, we give the Earth our love, our care, our attention. It is a relationship, one that is based on mutual respect, on the recognition that we are all connected, that we are all part of the same great story. And as we rest, we can feel the Earth's rhythm beneath us. The gentle rise and fall of the tides, the whisper of the wind in the trees, the soft murmur of the rain falling on the ground. All of these are part of the Earth's quiet song, a song that has been playing for millions of years. We are not alone in this world. We are surrounded by the Earth, by its beauty, its mysteries, its quiet power. And as we sleep, we are held in its embrace, knowing that, though the Earth moves ever forward, it will always be here, supporting us, guiding us, cradling us. As the night deepens, we are carried on the gentle waves of the Earth's movements, the rhythm of the planet becoming our own. The wind, the stars, the mountains, the oceans, all of them are part of this vast, interconnected system, and we, in our smallness, are a part of it too. The Earth's quiet dance continues, and we, in our dreams, are carried along with it, drifting peacefully into the night, knowing that we are part of something far greater than ourselves. We are part of the Earth's story, and the Earth, in its quiet wisdom, carries us through the night, cradling us in its timeless embrace. As the night deepens and the world grows still, the earth continues its slow, silent dance through the cosmos, its rhythm unwavering. The very ground beneath us hums with the quiet pulse of the planet, as if the earth itself is breathing, in and out, gently carrying us with it. The stars above are like distant candles flickering in the vast, infinite dark, each one a beacon from a world far, far away. Yet, even in this vastness, the earth remains our constant, our home, its soft movements echoing through the night like a lullaby sung to the universe. Beneath our feet, the earth is alive in ways we cannot always see. The soil, rich and dark, is teeming with life, tiny creatures that burrow and crawl, breaking down organic matter, creating the foundation for new life to grow. The roots of trees, deep in the earth, stretch out in search of nourishment, drawing from the soil the sustenance they need to thrive. These roots are part of the web of life that connects every living thing on the planet. From the smallest insect to the largest mammal, everything is connected to the earth's rhythms, to the slow, steady pulse of the land beneath us. In the stillness of the night, it is easy to forget how much life exists in places we cannot see, in the quiet corners of the world. The forests, with their towering trees, are a sanctuary for creatures of all kinds. From the smallest ants to the elusive deer, the forest is home to a diverse range of beings, each one playing its part in the intricate dance of nature. The forest, like the oceans, is a system of interconnected life where every organism, no matter how small, is essential to the balance of the whole. And just as the forest is a living organism, so too is the earth itself, a vast, interconnected network of life, constantly evolving, constantly shifting, yet always in harmony. Above the trees, the sky stretches out endlessly, a vast expanse of stars and planets, all moving in a delicate dance around the sun. The Earth's orbit, a gentle ellipse, carries us through the seasons, bringing us closer to the warmth of the sun in the summer and farther away in the winter, creating the cycle of life that governs the planet. The tilt of the Earth's axis is what gives us the changing seasons, a reminder that life is a cycle, ever turning, ever evolving. The sun's warmth, like the breath of the earth, sustains us, allowing life to flourish in every corner of the planet. And yet, even as the earth moves through its orbit, it remains in a delicate balance. The oceans, covering much of the surface of the planet, help to regulate the temperature, absorbing heat from the sun and releasing it slowly into the atmosphere. The winds, too, are part of this system, carrying warmth and moisture from the equator to the poles, shaping the climate and sustaining life. The atmosphere, a thin veil of gases, protects us from the harsh rays of the sun, shielding us from harmful radiation and allowing life to thrive. Without this delicate balance, the Earth would be a much different place, a place where life could not exist. The Earth's surface is shaped by the forces of nature, each one leaving its mark on the land. The oceans, with their tides and currents, carve out coastlines, erode cliffs, and create islands. The mountains, though they rise high into the sky, are the result of forces deep within the earth, as the tectonic plates collide and push against each other, creating the towering peaks. The land is in a constant state of flux, changing slowly over millions of years, shaping the world in ways that are both subtle and grand. And as we lie here, resting, we are reminded that we are part of this ever-changing world, that we, too, are shaped by the forces of nature, moving with the rhythms of the earth. But even in the quiet moments, when we are still and at rest, the earth continues its dance. The night sky above us, though vast and silent, is full of motion. The stars move slowly across the heavens, their light traveling across space, carrying the stories of distant worlds. And in the stillness of the night, we are reminded that, just as the stars are always in motion, so too is the earth, spinning gently on its axis, traveling through the universe at an incredible speed. The earth is not a stationary object. It is constantly moving, constantly evolving. And though we may not feel it, we are part of that movement, part of the planet's slow, steady rhythm. The earth, though immense, is also fragile. The balance of life on this planet is delicate, and the forces that sustain it must be protected. The oceans, the forests, the air, all of these are vital to the health of the earth, and yet they are vulnerable to the forces of human activity. The pollution that fills the air, the destruction of the forests, the warming of the planet, these are all signs that the earth is in danger, that the delicate balance that sustains life is being disrupted. But even in the face of these challenges, the earth continues its dance. It continues to turn, to spin, to breathe, offering us a reminder that we must care for the planet, protect it, and cherish it, for it is the only home we have. And as we rest, the earth continues its work. The forests continue to grow, the oceans continue to move, the winds continue to blow. The cycles of nature continue, as they have for millions of years. The earth's song, soft and steady, carries us through the night, cradling us in its embrace. The earth is not just our home. It is the foundation of life itself, the source of all that we know and all that we are. And as we drift deeper into sleep, we are reminded that we are part of this great, eternal dance, a dance that will continue long after we are gone. The earth's rhythms are timeless, eternal. They have been in motion for billions of years, and they will continue long after the stars above us have burned out, long after the last leaf has fallen from the trees. The earth will continue to spin, to breathe, to move, and we, in our smallness, are part of that movement. We are part of the rhythm, part of the song, part of the earth's eternal dance. And as we sleep, we are cradled in the gentle embrace of the planet, at peace with the world, at peace with the universe, knowing that we are part of something much greater than ourselves. The earth continues, and we, in our quiet rest, continue with it, carried by its rhythm, swaying gently in its eternal dance. As the earth spins quietly in the dark expanse of the cosmos, we rest, cradled in its gentle embrace. The rhythm of the planet, slow and constant, hums softly beneath us, a lullaby that has been playing for eons. Every moment, every heartbeat of the earth is part of a greater, seamless dance, an eternal flow of energy, motion, and life. In this vast, quiet world, we are but a small note in the music of the universe, yet we are integral to its song. We are cradled by the earth's pulse, guided by its rhythm, and carried through the night, as the planet's heart beats on, steady and sure. The oceans, vast and endless, move with the earth, their waves a reflection of the planet's gentle pulse. As the tides rise and fall, they bring life to the shores, nurturing the creatures that dwell in their depths and on their edges. The oceans are not just bodies of water, they are the lifeblood of the earth, circulating the energy of the planet, nourishing the lands, and sustaining life. Beneath the surface, the waters are alive with movement, flowing with currents that stretch across the globe. These currents are the veins of the earth, carrying warmth from the equator to the poles, and cold from the poles back to the equator, creating a balance that sustains the ecosystems of the seas. In the deep, dark waters, life thrives in mysterious ways, unseen to the human eye, yet just as vital to the planet as the forests and the sky. As we lie here, wrapped in the quiet of the night, we are reminded of how much life exists in the world that we cannot see. The oceans, with their dark, mysterious depths, hold the secrets of the earth. The creatures that live beneath the waves have adapted to survive in conditions that we can barely imagine. They have learned to navigate the darkness, to thrive in the cold, and to find sustenance in the most unlikely places. These creatures, from the smallest plankton to the largest whales, play their part in the intricate web of life that sustains the planet. Each one is a vital thread in the great fabric of existence, each one contributing to the balance that allows the earth to function as a living organism. The earth's forests, too, are places of quiet strength. They are the lungs of the planet, breathing in carbon dioxide and breathing out oxygen, sustaining life on Earth. The trees, towering and ancient, stand as symbols of endurance, their branches reaching toward the sky, their roots anchored deep in the soil. These trees, like the oceans, are a reflection of the Earth's gentle power, their leaves whispering in the wind, their roots stretching far below the surface, drawing sustenance from the soil. The forests are more than just collections of trees. They are ecosystems in themselves, full of life, full of movement. The animals that call the forest home, birds, insects, mammals, all play their part in the delicate balance that sustains the forest. Even in the quiet of the night, the forest is alive with activity, as the creatures of the forest go about their lives in the stillness, moving in harmony with the rhythms of the earth. The Earth's atmosphere, a thin, delicate veil of gases that surrounds the planet, is another essential part of the planet's balance. This atmosphere is what makes life possible on Earth. It shields us from the harsh rays of the sun, keeping the temperature stable, allowing water to exist in liquid form, and providing the oxygen that sustains life. The atmosphere is constantly in motion, as the winds blow across the planet, carrying moisture, heat, and energy. The Earth's atmosphere is the link between the land, the oceans, and the sky, circulating energy and life throughout the planet. Without this delicate balance, life on Earth would not be possible. The winds, the clouds, the rain, they are all part of the atmosphere's dance, a constant movement that sustains the planet, bringing life to the land, nourishing the crops, and replenishing the rivers and lakes. Above us, the night sky stretches on endlessly, its vastness a reminder of the infinite mysteries of the universe. The stars, though distant, are constant companions in the dark, their light traveling across the eons to reach our eyes. Each star is a sun, a celestial body with its own story to tell, burning brightly in the vastness of space. And yet, though they are so far away, the stars are part of the Earth's rhythm, guiding the planet on its journey through the cosmos. The moon, too, plays its part in the Earth's dance, its gravitational pull shaping the tides, controlling the oceans, and influencing the rhythms of life on the planet. The moon's quiet, steady presence is a reminder that the Earth is not alone in the universe. It is part of a larger cosmic system, a member of a family of planets, stars, and celestial bodies that move through the universe together. The Earth's movements, though imperceptible to us, are part of a greater cosmic rhythm. The planet orbits the sun, spinning gently on its axis, tilting with the seasons, and moving through space at an incredible speed. These movements, though slow and steady, are the forces that shape the world. The tilt of the Earth's axis creates the changing of the seasons, the cycle of life that governs the rhythms of the planet. The rotation of the Earth gives us day and night, the cycle of light and dark that shapes the patterns of life. And even as the Earth moves through the universe, it is always in motion, always shifting, always evolving. As we rest, the Earth continues its eternal journey, moving through time and space, carrying us with it on its gentle path. The planet's pulse, steady and constant, guides us, cradles us, and carries us forward. The Earth, with all its mysteries and wonders, is a place of quiet power, a place where life thrives in every corner. The trees grow tall, the oceans flow, the winds blow, and the stars shine brightly above. And in this peaceful moment, as we rest, we are reminded of the great, timeless dance of the Earth, a dance that has been going on for millions of years and will continue long after we are gone. The Earth's song, soft and steady, surrounds us, a reminder that we are part of something much greater than ourselves. We are connected to the land, the oceans, the skies, and the stars. We are part of the Earth's great rhythm, and as we sleep, we are held in its embrace, moving gently with the pulse of the planet. The night carries on, and the Earth's quiet, eternal dance continues, steady and true, as we rest, wrapped in the peace of the planet's gentle song. As the hours slip by in the quiet of the night, the Earth continues its timeless journey, its movements as steady and unhurried as the breath we take in the stillness. Above, the stars twinkle softly, their ancient light traveling across the vastness of space, and below, the land, oceans, and sky all dance together in perfect harmony, uniting in an eternal rhythm. The Earth, with its infinite layers of life and mystery, carries us through the night, cradling us in its quiet embrace, and we, too, are a part of this delicate dance, moving with the planet as it turns slowly, gracefully, in the cosmic sea. In the depths of the Earth, where the molten core burns with the heat of the planet's lifeblood, the forces that drive the planet's movements are at work. These forces, slow and invisible to us, shape the surface of the Earth. The tectonic plates, constantly shifting beneath the crust, form the mountains, valleys, and ocean basins. Each movement, though imperceptible in the span of a single lifetime, has a lasting effect on the world around us. Over millions of years, these movements carve the Earth into the landscapes we know today. The mountains rise, the valleys deepen, and the oceans spread, each a testament to the quiet, powerful force that shapes the planet. As we lie here, wrapped in the warmth of the Earth's rhythms, we are reminded of the quiet power that lies beneath our feet. The soil, rich with life, teems with tiny organisms that work tirelessly to break down the organic matter that falls to the ground, turning it into the nutrients that sustain life. These creatures, unseen but ever present, are the architects of life on Earth, ensuring that the cycle of growth and decay continues uninterrupted. The roots of the trees, deep in the soil, draw the sustenance they need, while the branches reach upward, stretching toward the sky, a reminder of the balance between the grounded and the transcendent. Each tree, each plant, each organism is part of the intricate web of life that sustains the earth. The oceans, too, are alive with movement, though it is a quiet, invisible kind of motion. The currents that flow beneath the surface of the water carry warmth from the equator to the poles, and cold from the poles to the equator, creating a system of balance that sustains life beneath the waves. The tides rise and fall, their rhythm driven by the moon, while the vast bodies of water stretch out in every direction, their depths full of mysteries yet to be discovered. The oceans are a reminder of the Earth's boundless potential, of the life that thrives even in the most remote, dark corners of the world. There is a quiet beauty in the ocean's vastness, a beauty that speaks of depth, of time, and of the forces that shape the world. The sky above us, though often quiet and still in the night, is another reminder of the interconnectedness of the Earth's rhythms. The wind, which swirls gently through the trees, is part of the Earth's atmosphere, a thin veil of gases that surrounds the planet and makes life possible. The air we breathe is constantly in motion, driven by the energy of the sun and the rotation of the Earth. The winds carry moisture across the land, bringing rain to the deserts and distributing the energy of the planet. The clouds that drift by in the night sky are part of this ever-moving system, a reminder that the Earth's atmosphere is always shifting, always in motion, sustaining the delicate balance of life. The Earth's cycles are all connected, each part of the planet playing its role in the greater whole. The seasons, which come and go with the tilt of the Earth's axis, mark the passage of time, creating the rhythms of life that guide all living beings. In the spring, the Earth awakens, bringing forth new growth, while in the summer, life flourishes, reaching its peak. In the fall, the land begins to rest, shedding its leaves and preparing for the quiet of winter, when the Earth, like a deep breath, exhales and waits. The cycles of life on Earth are a reminder of the constant ebb and flow of existence, of the balance between birth and death, growth and rest, light and dark. As we sleep, we are cradled by these rhythms, moving in time with the Earth, resting as the planet rests. The quiet of the night is a reminder of the stillness that exists in the heart of the Earth, a stillness that is not a sign of absence, but a sign of balance, of quiet strength. The Earth's gentle breath, its heartbeat, carries us through the night, reminding us that we are never truly alone. We are part of something much larger, something that stretches far beyond the limits of our understanding. And in this stillness, we find peace. The stars, shining softly in the sky, are the Earth's companions, guiding us as we rest, as they have guided travelers and dreamers for millennia. Their light, though distant, offers us a sense of continuity, a sense that, no matter how small our lives may seem, we are part of something infinite, something eternal. The Earth's pulse, like the stars above, is a constant, steady presence in our lives, a rhythm that we can feel even in the quiet of the night. The planet moves through space, its course unchanged, its rhythm unwavering, just as the stars above continue their journey across the sky. And in the stillness of the night, we are reminded that we are part of this great, eternal journey, carried by the rhythm of the Earth, guided by the light of the stars. The Earth's song is not loud or brash, but soft and steady, like a lullaby that hums in the background of our lives. It is a song of life, of growth, of renewal. It is a song that has been playing for billions of years, and it will continue long after we are gone. The earth's rhythms will carry on. The wind will continue to blow. The oceans will continue to move, and the stars will continue to shine. We are part of this song, this eternal melody, and as we rest, we are held by it, carried forward by its gentle rhythm. The earth will continue, as it always has, and we, in our quiet sleep, move along with it, knowing that we are part of something vast, something beautiful, something eternal.